Hello team, I thought to get into this video by going back to the way that I used to do things. So this video is mostly a zoomed in one, and I can't promise you that all my videos will be like this, but I want to bring the energy today. So this video is mostly about enjoying the process, because what I seem to do, I seem to do the video straight away, and then really it's not all about execution, but it's also about delivery. I want to make sure that I enjoy the process, but the person that's watching the video also enjoys it. I don't want you to do things just because you have to, but you need to do things because you want to. And that's really the important thing, because if you do things that you have to all the time, you realize that you forget about the things that you have right now. And it could be the same thing for you, where you want to do something, but then you seem to have an off day. And that's mostly how you start your day. Because if you start your day in a bad way, it's going to be very hard for you to enjoy your day later on. Because whenever you find things that you enjoy, you're able to keep going. And I'll be using myself as an example so that I can actually help you in this video. And it gives you an opportunity to reflect on yourself. Because, for example, I like to have conversations with people, but when it comes to meeting someone new, you don't know how the conversation is going to turn out. Have you noticed that people like to talk about themselves, and they like to talk about things that they are interested in? And that's the thing, if you ask questions, you're more likely to know other people more. But then also as well, if you ask questions, you don't need to pretend that you know everything. And that's really my point. Because that's the thing, you have to just enjoy the process. And for the most part, people don't really know what they're doing. They normally figure it out along the way. So that's really my second point. The third point that I'm going to say, you need to keep the promises that you make to yourself so you don't regret it. And also as well, so that you're doing it for yourself and not just for other people. And the thing is, you can always improve. So you can improve in your style, you can improve in your confidence, you can improve in your grooming. I was going to say, when it comes to improving your grooming, you can make sure that your face is good, your eyebrows are good, your hairline is good. The thing is, you're just ticking the boxes. And when I mean ticking the boxes, you just have a list of things that you want to take care of. And that's the thing, whenever you take care of yourself, you're more likely to do things. And whenever you wear clothes that make you feel good, you're more likely to come across more confident to other people. So if you want people to take you more seriously, and then you start to enjoy being around other people, you start to enjoy the work that you do because other people respect you more, you need to work on your confidence, your appearance, and then what else did I say? So I said confidence, appearance, and I said grooming. So I was going to say, the important thing is, if you want to enjoy the things that you're doing, is to not focus on the outcome so much. So the thing is, when people say focus on the journey and not the destination, there's always something that you can improve. And that's something that you can take away from this video. Because that's why people say there's always room for improvement. Because there's always something that you can do. And that's another thing that you need to consider as well. Because there'll be people that don't like you. There'll be people that critique you for whatever you do. And that can bring you down. So the important thing is, when it comes to enjoying the things that you want to do, you need to realize that some people want to help you through criticism. And then when people actually want to help you, it's so that you become better. Because if people lie to you and say you're doing a good job when you're not, you realize that you feel good about it in the moment, but then it holds you back because you're not really progressing. And that's why slow progress is better than no progress. Because you don't want to rush things, and you might have a viral moment, but then you need to be able to maintain it. And when it comes to losing weight as well, you may lose weight quickly, but it's about losing weight for a long amount of time. Because you need to enjoy the things that you're doing, and you need to think in the long term. And you need to think about what you can give to other people rather than what you can take. So yeah, when it comes to these videos, I was going to say that I make mistakes, other people make mistakes. It's just that they cut it out. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you can like, you can subscribe. and you can comment down below the things that you actually look forward to. The last thing that I'm going to say, life is what you make it to be, rather than just like living life on autopilot. So that's all I got to say, and I'll see you in another video. I was going to say this before I go. If I don't bring the energy in other videos, I want people to call me out on it, because that's something that I'm trying to work on. So that's all I got to say, and I'll see you soon. Whenever it becomes your lifestyle, you realize that you can do it over and over again. And that's the last thing that I'm going to say about this video, because you need to enjoy the things that you're doing, and you need to think in the long term. And you need to think about what you can give to other people rather than what you can take. Because if you think about what you can take all the time, you realize that when you think about things that you can receive, such as attention, such as money, such as other people's time, you need to even ask yourself, do you even deserve it? And that's something that I had to ask myself when I first started. So you're really getting to know other people, because you can get to know yourself in your own time. So basically, you need to ask people what they want to see, and you need to figure out a problem that people have and then find a solution for it.